Good morning, everybody. Myself, Professor Chidanand S. Sanur. Today, I am going to present video. So this video it mainly covers sessions from 9 to 13 of PPTs which have been presented earlier. ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ದೇಶದ ಸಂಸತ್ತು. ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ದೇಶದ ಸಂಸತ್ತು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಎರಡು ಸದನಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ಕೆಳಮನೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯರ ಸದನ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೇಲ್ಮನೆ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತರ ಸದನ. ಸೊ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ದೇಶದ ಸಂಸತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪುರಾತನವಾದಂಥ ಸಂಸತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಈ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ದೇಶದ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನ ಮೇಲ್ಮನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೌಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ around 1200 members. It contains 6 types of members, that is princes of royal blood, hereditary peers, then Scottish and Irish peers, spiritual peers, law lords, life peers, etc. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ದೇಶದ ಸಂಸತ್ತಿನ ರಚನೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತರ ಸದನದ ರಚನೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಯಲ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್. ಆಲ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಾಯಲ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಆರ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ದೇರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 3 or 4. ಹೆರಿಡಿಟರಿ ಪೀರ್ಸ್, ದೇರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 800. Scottish and Irish peers, there are 16 Scottish peers who were there are also 28 peers from Ireland in the House of Lords. Spiritual peers, there are 26 spiritual peers of House of Lords. There are 21 law lords who are experts in law and are appointed by the Queen for the life from amongst persons possessing legal expertise. Life peers, their number is at present around 400. So this is the composition of House of Lords. Presiding officer of House of Lords is known as Lord Chancellor. He is appointed by the Queen on the advice of Prime Minister and conducts the proceedings of the House of Lords. The quorum of House of Lords is only 3. Powers of House of Lords. Legislative powers. The House of Lords does not enjoy any effective legislative powers. All important bills originate in the House of Commons. Only unimportant bills originate in the House of Lords, and they can become laws only if they are acceptable to the House of Commons. The House of Lords cannot reject a bill passed by the House of Commons. Financial powers. The House of Lords enjoys virtually no financial powers. All money bills originate only in the House of Commons. After a money bill is passed by the House of Commons, it is sent to the House of Lords, which must be returned within 1 month. It is up to the House of Commons to accept the suggestions or it is up to the House of Commons to accept the suggestions and amendments proposed by the House of Lords. However, if the House of Lords does not take any action on the money bill for 1 month, the bill is deemed to have been passed by the House in the form which it was sent by the House of Commons. Thus, the House of Lords can only delay the enactment of money bill for a maximum period of 1 month. Then the executive powers of House of Lords. The House of Lords does not enjoy any effective executive powers. It cannot oust ministry through a vote of no confidence. However, it influences the working of cabinet in two ways. It can seek clarifications regarding policies from ministers and contributes certain members to the cabinet. Deliberative functions. The House performs useful deliberative functions. Some of the members of House of Lords are quite seasoned and experienced politicians and greatly influence public opinion. Judicial powers. House of Lords enjoys important judicial powers. It is the final court of appeal in civil and criminal cases. It is evident from the above session that the House of Lords is a weaker house in comparison to the House of Commons and has aptly been described as the weakest second chamber. House of Commons. House of Commons, it is the lower house of England Parliament, and it has around 651 members who are elected through the process called as universal adult franchise. So, and the England citizens, they elect the 651 members to the House of Commons, and the qualifications of the members to get elected to the House of Commons: he should be a citizen of England, then he should have completed 21 years of age, he should not hold any office of profit. So in England, the members of House of Commons, they are elected by universal adult franchise by the voters who have attained the age of 18 years. Then generally the term of House of Commons is 5 years, and the presiding officer of the House of Commons is called as Speaker. This Speaker, he conducts the sessions of House of Commons. Then the sessions of House of Commons. The Constitution of England says that at least one session should be convened for 1 year in England. Then the quorum of House of Commons is 40. Then the powers of House of Commons. First one is legislative powers. The House of Commons enjoys extensive legislative powers. It can enact new laws and amend the Constitution and annul the outdated laws. Though in theory the House of Lords shares the legislative powers with the House of Commons, in reality these powers are exercised only by the House of Commons. All the important bills originate in the House of Commons, and the House of Lords can merely delay their enactment for a maximum period of 1 year. Financial powers of House of Commons. The House of Commons enjoys complete control over finances. No money can be spent or taxes raised without the consent of the House of Commons. All money bills originate in the House of Commons, and after they are passed by the House of Commons, these are referred to the House of Lords. The House of Lords can delay the enactment of a money bill for a maximum period of 1 month. After the House has passed the budget, it can also see that the money has been sent for the purpose for which it was sanctioned. In this respect, the Auditor General renders great service to the House. Control over executive. The House of Commons enjoys complete control control over the executive, which remains in office as long as it enjoys the support of House of Commons. The House can force the cabinet to quit by passing a vote of no confidence. It may be noted that in actual practice, the House of Commons does not exercise any control over cabinet because cabinet is formed by the same party which has majority in the House of Commons. The members of the party cannot dare to go against the wishes of their leaders. In fact, the members of House of Commons work according to the directions of the cabinet. Another powers and functions of the House of Commons is a redress of grievances. Finally, the House of Commons ventilates the public grievances and tries to get them redressed. It focuses the attention of the government on different kinds of lapses and tries to see tries to redress for the same, because the members of House of Commons, they represent uh, various constituencies in England, and thus the members of House of Commons see to it that the grievances of their electors are their grievances are redressed and all their problems are solved. Thus, the England Parliament, it it has mainly two houses, that is the House of Commons and the House of Lords, and the King or Queen, he or she is the integral part of England Parliament. Thank you, one and all.